Howdy, folks. How you doing tonight? You having a good time? Good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Pink Williams, like Hank Williams, but pink. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I really like the color pink. It's a good color. So, what are y'all drinking tonight? Anybody got anything interesting? Ooh, I like the color. What did you guys get? What are you drinking? A peanut butter and banana sandwich. The king would be proud. So, as I said, my name is Pink Williams. I write, the kind of music I write is what would happen if Johnny Cash, Woody Guthrie, and Bob Dylan had a gay baby. That's about it. So this first tune I'm going to do for y'all is called Redneck Union. It's a tribute to the Blair Mountain mine workers that fought in the 1920s against their greedy bosses, because we're seeing right now all over the world and the country, people are starting to fight for their rights again, which is important. So this is Redneck Union. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, me and the boys been thinking, and we don't like what we see. The boss man's getting richer, and we ain't got enough to eat. He got a brand new Cadillac car, we got diddly squat, working away our lives to put a golf course on his yacht. I think it's time we take a tip from the old Blair Mountain man. It's Redneck Union time again. Them Appalachian miners down West Virginia way sold their soul to old big coal until they had their say. From August to September in 1921, they told the boss to go get lost, their working days were done. They fought hard for workers' rights, I think we should follow them. It's Redneck Union time again. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-day, yodel-day, 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 bom, 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 yodel-day, 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 yodel-day. Bum, 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 bum. It's Redneck Union time again. If you don't take a stand, the boss will stand for you, and he'll be standing on your spine until it breaks in two. Which side are you on? Like Florence Reese once said, will you fight for freedom or work until you're dead? A good old-fashioned union fight is needed now and then. It's Redneck Union time again. If every single one of us walked out of work today, said hell no to spending our free time for unfair pay, the system wouldn't handle it and the house of cards would fall. We'd be done with all for one and welcome one for all. Follow in the footsteps of our fathers way back when. It's Redneck Union time again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It should always be Redneck Union time. A lot of people don't know it, but redneck used to refer to a red bandana that was worn by these workers of all races, religions. They got together to fight the man. And now everyone just thinks John Deere, tractors, and guns, which is like, yeah, it's kind of part of it, but, you know, we got to fight for our workers' rights. Speaking of workers' rights, have you guys heard of what's been going on at the Amazon factories? Oh, my God. Well, sorry to wreck your appetite. It's not going well for the Amazon workers really at all. I mean, it's nice to get like a pair of boots sent to you in a day, but there's people that have to do that. And so I decided to rewrite the classic Florence Reese protest song, Which Side Are You On? But this one is Which Site Are You On? And it's all about Amazon. So let's get workers' rightsy. Come all you consumers who like to shop online and listen to the tale of woe bankrolled on Bezos' dime. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Thank you. Which side are you on? The workers up at Amazon are fighting hard today. They wanna start a union for breaks and higher pay. Which side are you on? 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 When packages are piling upon the factory line, the workers piss in soda cans to make quota on time. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Thank you. Is it just me, or is that feedback like in perfect pitch with the song? That's kind of cool. It's like an ethereal oohing. I gotta get. Hold on a second here. All right. Yeah. Stop with that shit. But I have to sing. All right. So here's a breakup song. Anyone ever been through a really bad breakup before? If you haven't, you're lucky. Never? Oh, yeah, right up. So this is about a really bad breakup and the feelings of getting over it. It takes time. 1, 2. I'd say I wanna leave, but I got nowhere to go. So I'll stay here, I guess, until the next thing comes. I start to feel uneasy when I turn out the light, because I see you in my dreams while I'm sleeping at night. Waking up each morning is becoming a chore, 'cause I know I won't be waking up to you anymore. What's the point of getting up to spend each day alone? I'd rather keep on sleeping than wake up on my own. You said you'd always love me, but I guess that ain't true. Now I'm crying while I'm staring at a picture of you. The things that made you beautiful are sickening now. I wanna push you from my memory, but I don't know how. Now you always said your brain was gonna push me away, but I meant it when I promised you that I was gonna stay. I know I should've listened to the voice inside my head, but I made the mistake of loving you instead. Thank you. Hey, here's a song that is both a breakup song and a love song at the same time, because sometimes it happens like that.
And this is also inspired by Jimmy Rogers, the yodeling brakeman. He's the first country star, really. I mean, in the 20s, this guy was so popular, they pretty much invented ways to play records just so people could hear his music. So that's crazy. But he had, things called like Blue Yodel #1, Blue Yodel #2. This is Pink Yodel.
Well, I rode from California down to Memphis, Tennessee. Rode from California all the way down to Tennessee for a pistol-packing mama who doesn't really care for me. Got a baby in Chicago, and they call me every night. Baby in Chicago, and they call me every night. And when they call me daddy, I know I'm gonna feel alright. Yodel day, yodel day. When they come to see me, I'm gonna jump and shout. And we gonna run into the bedroom, and we ain't never coming out. Thank you.
So I really like Jimmy Rogers, if you couldn't tell from the whole yodeling cowboy thing. So I wanted to do a Jimmy Rogers cover in this, because, I steal so much from him. I gotta give something back. So this is his song, Waitin' for a Train. I don't know if y'all know that. One of my favorite country tunes ever. All right.
All around the water tank, waiting for a train, 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. I walk up to a brakeman to give him a line of talk. He says, if you've got money, I'll see that you don't walk. I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I show. Get off, you railroad bum. And then he slammed the boxcar door. Yodel day, yodel day, dee, 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 dee. Nobody seems to want me or give me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco, headed back to Dixieland. He put me off in Texas, a state I dearly love. Wide open spaces all around me, the moon and the stars above. Nobody seems to want me, not a penny can I show. Thank you. Come down now.
All right, it's going to get a little political in here. This is one I wrote. Y'all remember when a bunch of crazy people stormed the Capitol and we all just kind of pretended like that didn't happen and it wasn't the craziest shit you've ever seen on TV, really? So the day it happened, I wrote this song. I woke up to a text and someone was like, you might want to turn on the news. Something's going down. I didn't think it would be people storming the Capitol building. But, you know, I guess that does happen sometimes. Not really good times when it happens, but it does happen. So here's a song about it. It's called Coo Boogaloo. Thank you. Okay, 1, 2, 1. Well, a couple hundred traders woke up the other day and declared mob violence was A-OK after bitching and moaning about it from everyone else. So they put on their surplus tactical gear, grabbed those dumb red hats, and they chugged a beer, and they went down to Capitol Hill to embarrass themselves. When they stormed the gates, the pigs were there, but hell, they didn't seem to care. They opened up the barricade and they let them through. They muscled past the guarded door and they ran onto the Senate floor. They called it a protest, but it was a coup. Coo boogaloo, it was a coo boogaloo. When the fascist crew came marching through, they turned D.C. into a zoo. In Civil War Part 2, you'll see me wearing Union blue at the coo boogaloo. When the frenzied mob finally got inside, they somehow found it justified to trash the place and force the staff to flee. When I watched them hoist their treasonous flag, no joke, I legitimately thought I'd gag at the gross display of right-wing anarchy. When the feds arrived, things really got sour. Hardly even took an hour. Someone got shot and a lot of folks got beat. If you ask me, it's a goddamn shame that a group like this would soil America's name for a lying con man that can't admit defeat. They tried to have a coo boogaloo, it was a coo boogaloo. When the fascist crew came marching through, they turned D.C. into a zoo. In Civil War Part 2, you'll see me wearing Union blue at the coo boogaloo. Thank you. Woo! Thank you. I got another really political one. Who here would admit that at least at one point in their life they smoked marijuana? I'm not a cop. I'm not going to arrest you. If at some point in your life you smoked marijuana and you don't want to be in jail, this one's for you. All right, let's see. I like smoking cannabis. A lot of people do. Helps me keep my appetite and it keeps me from feeling blue. Since humankind first walked upright, we've smoked the green stuff day and night and puff passed the pastime onto folks like me and you. We've known about its benefits since 500 BC. We used dope to make our rope and we took it medically. The founding fathers grew it in every colony farm. They didn't think it caused them any harm. Now the government doesn't like it. They think it ought to stop. They don't even let us grow it like we'd grow any other crop. They made its use illegal and its sale a bigger crime, and now there's peaceful potheads doing time. When the Great Depression hit the States, our leaders made up lies. They told us that cannabis was something to demonize. They called it by its Spanish name to stroke the racist's fears, and the prejudice continues through the years. They lock up people of color at a much, much higher rate. The racist pigs fill prisons to get money from the state. And even though the studies show that white folks smoke it too, the facts don't matter to the bacon boys in blue. Why don't we jail the CEOs of the opiate companies? who push their pills on the sick and the old as often as they please. They're the real criminals, not folks like you and me. But till it's legal, I'll use it illegally. Thank you. Speaking of stoners, you guys like Roger Miller? Roger Miller, old country stuff? If you've ever seen the cartoon Robin Hood that Disney put out, he's Alan Adale, the little rooster, the dee-dee-da-dee-dee-do-do. So that guy is like one of the best country writers in history. I mean, he just kept pumping out funny songs, sad songs, Christmas songs, whatever. But this is my favorite of his. This is Dang Me by Roger Miller. Well, here I sit high, getting ideas. Ain't nothing but a fool who'd live like this. Out all night and running wild. A woman sitting home with a month-old child. Dang me, dang me. They ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, won't you weep for me? Just sitting around drinking with the rest of the guys. 6 rounds bought and I bought 5. Done spent the groceries and half the rent, like $14 having 27 cents. So dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, won't you weep for me? Well, roses are red, violets are purple. Sugar is sweet and so's maple syrup. I'm the 7th out of 7 sons. My pappy's a pistol, I'm a son of a gun. I said, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, won't you weep for me? Thank you. All right. So like I don't care if anyone's religious, right? Like it's all good as long as you kind of keep it to yourself, right? But that doesn't really happen when you look like me. Every other person on the street is like, I just want to tell you, I pray for you. Jesus loves you. Just because what? Because like I got my nails painted or something. But every day someone will say it. So this song is for those folks. One. Well, I don't remember asking you what your God thinks of me. I ain't gonna base my life off of your spirituality. If what you do really works for you, I ain't gonna disagree. But I don't remember asking you what your God thinks of me. I don't practice religion, I ain't since I was young. But I don't walk around thinking I know what's best for everyone. If I ain't free from your religion, I ain't really free. I don't remember asking you what your God thinks of me. Dum bum bum ba dum dum dum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba da da dum dum. Yodel day yodel day yodel day yodel dum dum. Bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. I don't remember asking you what your God thinks of me. The way you pray is A-okay, just do it privately. Now I ain't saying that you ain't got the right to your beliefs, but I don't remember asking you what your God thinks of me. You say Jesus loves you, but I know what that means. It means you think the way that I am is sinful or obscene. If old JC were here with me, well, I think we'd agree. I don't remember asking you what your God thinks of me. I don't remember asking you what your God thinks of me. Thank you. Let's see, what else I got? You said I concur? We concur? Yes. Let me get an amen. All right. Send God all your money, please. I need a new jet. Please. God needs your money. Anyway. So, here's how many gay cowboys do you guys know, like, out in, the world? I can't say. But I've been surprised by how many, like, queer rednecks, gay cowboys. I mean, the original cowboys, as we know them, most of them were gay. Like, same with pirates. They're just hanging out with dudes all day. Shit, it must get boring on the prairie. And, like, chaps are already assless. You know what I mean? Like, But this is a song for all the gay cowboys, gay rednecks, and queer rural southern folks that, maybe they don't feel like they got a place because the church doesn't like them or their parents, they can't talk to them. So this is for them. Thank God for gay cowboys and gay rednecks too. The folks who fly rainbows next to red, white, and blue. That old southern charm with a modern worldview. Thank God for gay cowboys and gay rednecks too. Their boots may be muddy, their hats may be tall. They might say howdy, or reckon, or y'all. They might like fishing, or hunting big game. But they love who they love without stigma or shame. They listen to Johnny and Willie and Merle and Dolly, good golly, is their favorite girl. Embracing the old ways to make 'em anew. Thank God for gay cowboys and gay rednecks too. Thank God for gay cowboys and gay rednecks too. The folks who fly rainbows next to red, white, and blue. That old southern charm with a modern worldview. Thank God for gay cowboys and gay rednecks too. You can't always judge on appearance alone. The way someone looks ain't enough on its own. That flag waving, beer chugging redneck, may be just as gay as RuPaul's Drag Race show. Thank God for gay cowboys and gay rednecks too. The folks who fly rainbows next to red, white, and blue. That old southern charm with a modern worldview. Thank God for gay cowboys Thank you. Yes. So, I got one more for you before I'm gonna take a little break, drink more, and then the next set is gonna be electric with this nice thing I got behind me. So stick around after this one. Here's another super political one, cause yeah, why not? So I don't know if y'all really like know this, but our government keeps building these pipelines, right? And they keep going through native land and in the Mississippi or underneath some big river that people rely on for food, and then they fuck it up and it gets really bad. They keep doing it. Every time it goes bad, and they just keep doing it. And around the time that the Line 3 pipeline was being announced, I started getting asked from some of my fans that live on reservations if I would write like a song like stop it. And I used all the proceeds to raise money for the people that were fighting in right where the pipeline's being built, just protecting their land where they've lived their entire lives, generations. So this is a song for those people. It's called The Big Black Snake. It's based on an ancient Anishinaabe legend of the big black snake desecrating the land. And it's been a lot of different things in history, and it keeps coming back. So The Big Black Snake. Well, a big black snake is crawling across the land, desecrating Mother Earth as it slithers through the sand. Lakota tried to warn us and make us understand. The big black snake is poisoning this land. The big black snake is known by many names. Highways splitting nations, ignoring native claims. Now the snake's a pipeline, but the outcome is the same. The wicked snake can't hide behind a name. The big black snake was once DAPL. Slithering through standing rock, underground it dwelled. When they tried to kill the snake, they were thrown in cells, and the greedy bastards lined their pockets well. The big black snake is here once again, slithering from Canada all the way to Wisconsin. Anishinaabe warnings were ignored by businessmen. They don't mind an oil spill now and then. A big black snake is crawling across the land, poisoning the water just to transport tar sand. We cannot be silent. It's time to take a stand. Cambridge has to stop their wicked plans. No more big black snakes through sacred lands. Thank you. I'll be back in like, I don't know, 6 minutes. A little bit of time. Thank you. Don't forget, tip your bar staff and your waiters and everything. Tip them. And me, tip me too. I gotta eat. Not as much as them. They need it more, but you know. Thank you. Oh, my hat. Oh, gonna do that. Gotta put the foot tambourine on. It's important. Sweet. Electrified. Someone scream out Judas so I can feel like Bob Dylan for a second. Judas! How dare you! Ah! Anyway, so thank you for the people that put a tip in my bucket or took a photo of my big sign thing. This next song is called The Starving Artist, and it's I wrote it about that experience right there of this being your job, and you have to kind of like, here's my CashApp and Venmo to everybody that you meet. This is about that, so let's rock. 1, 2, 3. Or I could play it in the right key. That's always, better. 1, 2, 3. I never thought I'd be the kind to wind up panhandling online when it's due. I ain't got enough. I broke my back in '09. Labor is an uphill climb, and working through the pain is getting tough. Each day I wake up broken, by the end I'm nearly dead. Just to go to sleep, wake up and work again. Got no motivation, it's just an obligation. Work and spend and spend and spend. Folks will say it's just a dream, unlikely to come true. That won't stop me singing and playing my little song for you. I'm a starving artist, unemployed and finally free. So won't you spare a dime for me? Do 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 do. I don't need to make $1 million with my tunes. I just need enough to pay the rent. I just need a little dough so I can go to the grocery store before my hard-earned money's all been spent. Don't expect a bundle, just a little to get by. I ain't trying to make the fortune 5. I just want to be able to say, hey, my music got me paid. Just enough to keep the dream alive. Folks will say it's just a dream, unlikely to come true. But that won't stop me singing and playing my little song for you. I'm the starving artist, unemployed and finally free. So won't you spare a dime for me? Or grab a chair and keep me company. Thank you. I don't need you anymore. All right, so let's see, what the heck am I doing next? Oh, so my name, Pink Williams, is based off of Hank Williams. Hank Williams is the best as far as that kind of country. Nails it. So here's a Hank Williams song. Nice and honky-tonky for you. Here's a Hey Good Lookin'. I'm just going to sing it directly to you because you got so excited when I said Hank Williams. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking?
How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free. If you wanna have fun, come along with me and say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Thank you. I almost did Lovesick Blues, but I feel like that once that Walmart kid yodeled it. Have you seen that video? That song is just a meme now. So there's this like little kid, I can't remember his name, but he sings, I mean, he's really good at old country. Like he sounds like Patsy Cline, if Patsy Cline was a 10-year-old boy. But he comes, the new video? Oh, what did he do? Why would you? You could have brought it back, kid. What did you? Oh God, that's better than though, man. Because he came out and was like, I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. And that little kid gave me hope for the future of country. Nah, damn it. Dale would be sad. Dale would be sad to hear that. All right, so I'll do let's do some more. Do another cover here. Can't really play in Memphis without doing a Johnny Cash song at some point. So here's one of my favorite Johnny Cash songs. I hear the train a-comin', rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can be free. But those people keep a-moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railway train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I'm going to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow all my blues away. Thank you. If only I could sing as low as Johnny Cash. I would just do it every day. Just walk around. God. Here's a, what the hell else am I doing here? Oh, here's another good Memphian person cover. I wanted to do a Christmas song because I feel like, you know, it looks pretty Christmassy up here. And this is without a doubt my favorite Christmas song because not only did Dean Martin do it, but so did Elvis Presley. So here's Blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, and I'll have a blue, blue, blue Christmas. Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, here's another breakup-y type song that I wrote. Been through a lot of those, and I mean, what's more country than that? Just constant heartbreak. This one is called Doing Something Wrong. Have you ever been, you're like in a relationship, and then at a certain point, they just stop talking to you unless there's a problem? You know, oh, come on, you can't rat her out that easy. But you know, sometimes you get to that point where the only time your significant other even says shit to you is just like, did you do the dishes? I told you to do the dishes. This is the 50th time this week. And at that point, I mean, you start to feel like you're just always doing something wrong. So this song is called Doing Something Wrong. How come the only time you talk to me is when I'm doing something wrong? How come each conversation starts to turn to aggravation? Good God, why can't we just get along? I miss the way you used to coo before you said I'm through with you. I guess that didn't last long. 'Cause now the only time you talk to me is when I'm doing something wrong. I left my home in California feeling lonely and forlorn, and you said you'd take care of me. But settling down just ain't your style. Your love went cold after a while, and now my heart is buried in a ditch in Tennessee. If I knew then what I know now, I would have messed up anyhow. I guess that's just the fault of my brain. No matter how I try, the end result is gonna leave me with pain. And now the only time you talk to me is when I'm doing something wrong. Now each conversation starts to turn to aggravation. Good God, why can't we just get along? I miss the way you used to coo before you said I'm through with you. I guess that didn't last long. 'Cause now the only time you talk to me is when I'm doing something wrong. Thank you. Let's see what else we're doing. So, oh, here's a really sad song. That was kind of sad, but this one's the worst kind of sad. This is about like animal sad. So, well, oh, you just wait, Missy. It's gonna get worse. So, the other day I was like sitting and watching TV, and you just kind of hear this like, and then it's this like ethereal. And we ran outside, and just some dog had just been, you know, not just done. And my roommate and I had to go deal with it. There's no one else around. Didn't belong to anybody. And it damn near broke my heart just to see that. I mean, you know, I'm an animal lover, but I think anybody would be affected by seeing something just, you know, right in front of you. But I wanted to do more for him, but I couldn't, so I wrote a song. for this dead dog. This is called. This is called. If I cry during this, it's probably gonna happen. It's sad. This is called "Poor Little Black and Gray Hound Dog." A poor little black and gray hound dog lays dead in the cold Memphis street, run down by a careless fast driver when cold steel and warm fur do me. I heard a scream from my window as a girl walked by, head in hand, for she'd heard the screech of the tires from the car of a careless man. A poor little black and gray hound dog run down in the cold Memphis street. The result of a careless fast driver when cold steel and warm fur did me. I ran out my front door and stumbled, and I gasped as I looked at the ground, for a hound dog lay suffering out in the street, but the driver's nowhere to be found. As I dragged the poor black and gray hound dog out of the cold Memphis street, I wept and cursed at the moment when cold steel and warm fur should meet. Oh Lord, why do you cause such suffering? Why must the innocent bleed? Why must you cause so much suffering? Tell me, oh Lord, what's the need? Thank you. Rest in peace to that hound dog, man, too. And damn, Memphis Animal Control took him 3 days to get that. We had to just walk by him. Poor guy. But, hopefully he's in, doggy somewhere. So let's do something. So the last couple songs were sad. Here's one could call me a man of constant sorrow. So, Yeah, you know what? I said I was only gonna do electric, but I think I should do acoustic for that one because it's old and folky. Give me a second here. Switch through. All right. Come back. How's that sound? Sound all right? Cool. All right. Here's a traditional song called Man of Constant Sorrow, made super famous by that movie Oh Brother Where Art Thou, which is one of the best damn movies ever, right? No joke. All right. In constant sorrow all through his days, well, I am a man of constant sorrow. I seen troubles all my days. Well, I bid farewell to old Kentucky, place where I was born and raised, place where he was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasure here on earth I've found. For I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train. Perhaps he'll die upon this train. It's fare thee well, my own true lover. I ne'er expect to see you again. For in this world I'm bound to ramble, have no friends to help me now. He has no friends to help him now. You can bury me in some deep valley for many years where I may lay, and you may learn to love another while I am sleeping in my grave, while he is sleeping in his grave. Thank you. Boy, that. I know. I need the soggy bottom boy's beard. Let's see. I think I'm doing another. Oh, I'll do it on this too. All right. So here's you guys like CCR? Pretty good, right? I mean, you know, all the lawsuits Fogarty went through. Who knows? But CCR is the shit. So here's one of my favorite CCR songs. My dad used to make me listen to it a lot because he loves them. So here's Looking Out My Back Door. Just got home from Illinois, locked the front door, oh boy. Got to sit down, take a rest on the porch. Imagination sets in, pretty soon I'm singing. Do, 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 looking out my back door. There's a giant doing cartwheels, statue wearing high heels. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Dinosaur patrolling
listening to Buck Owens. Looking out my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Wondrous apparitions provided by magicians. Looking out my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Bother me tomorrow. Today I'll buy no sorrows. Looking out my back door. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah, okay. This is an electric one. So, if you like Fox News, you're gonna fucking hate this song. This next one is really. Get off my foot, you pink. All right. So, I was thinking the other day, who the hell's idea was Fox News, right? Like, and I started researching. It turns out there's one asshole, Rupert Murdoch. That dude he was just bored, I guess, and rich. And he was like, well, why does none of the news people agree with me about my nonsense? And so he started his own station so he could say whatever he wants. So, this is a song called Fuck Fox News. All right, 1, 2, 1. Fuck Fox News and all the hateful pricks they put on air. Sexist pigs in suits and pick-me girls with bleached blonde hair. Pandering to racists with that nationalistic junk. And old conspiracy theories they're too stupid to debunk. Well, Fox News was created way back in '96. When that rich dick Rupert Murdoch saw a problem he could fix. There were no Republican shows on the network news. So he started his own station to promote his biased views. He hired his friend Roger Ailes as founding CEO. And they started airing bullshit like that Bill O'Reilly show. And that fucker Tucker Carlson screaming about immigrants and rights. Fair and balanced quickly turned to loudmouth picking fights. Fuck Fox News and all the hateful pricks they put on air. Evangelicals in suits and Stepford wives with bleached blonde hair. Pandering to racist, sexist, homophobes, and more. Each new lie is crazier than the lie before. Well, 2.5 million people tune in every show. And the more the anchors lie, the more the rating numbers grow. They spread their fear and ignorance to the ignorant and old. 'Cause getting people all worked up is television gold. Fuck Fox News and all the hateful pricks they put on air. Sexist pigs in suits and gun nut girls with bleached blonde hair. Pandering to white nationalists and all those Nazi fools. Discrediting the media is a fascist favorite tool. Fuck Fox News, and if you like 'em, fuck you too. Thank you. Thank you. Woo. Sweat tea. Oh, cool. Here's a really old one. Anyone ever heard the legend of Robert Johnson? He sold his soul to the devil and was just a really talented, young black guy. And that was at a time where it was always the devil
no matter what they did. Oh, Chuck Berry, devil, every single time. But he was one of the kind of invented country in a way. Like he was doing rougher blues that ended up becoming, a lot of different genres. So here's one of my favorite songs by him. It's called Me and the Devil Blues. I'm gonna do that again. Early this morning, when you knocked on my door, early this morning, when you knocked on my door, I said, hello, Satan, I think it's time to go. Me and the devil, we're walking side by side. Me and the devil, walking side by side. I'm gonna beat my woman until I'm satisfied. She asks, you don't know why. Oh, you dog me around. She asks, you don't know why. You dog me around. Must be that old evil spirit way down deep in the ground. You may bury my body neath the highway side. You may bury my body neath the highway side. So that my old evil spirit can get on a greyhound and ride. Thank you. Well, shit, what time is it? Anybody know? Go on for quite some time. Well, let me throw in a couple random covers then. How about Oh, you guys want to hear some country music impressions? Yes. All right. In the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. Who was that? You guys know? Thank you. Do Dolly Parton. Jolene. No, I'm not gonna. Jolene. Who else can I do? I really like doing Johnny Cash just because it's fun, and especially the way that he kind of talks and sounds like John Wayne or something when he's up there, and he's always high out of his mind on some kind of barbiturates. So it's like. But so it's a good Johnny. I'll do a little bit of Hey, get rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get rhythm when you get the blues. You get a rock and roll feeling in your bones. Put taps on your toes and just get gone. Get rhythm when you get the blues. A little Johnny Cash for you. Then you gotta do like at some point. I don't know. Like half the time he plays on his show, it looks like he doesn't even know how to play a guitar, but he's still up there. Let's see, who else is funny? You guys like that song? You hear that George Jones, the song like Jonesin' for Jones? That just got me thinking about George Jones. He said, I love you till I die. The song makes me bawl every single time. Let me get tuned up here real quick. There we go. He said, I love you till I die. She told him you'll forget in time. But as the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He stopped loving her today. Anyway, if you don't cry when you hear that song, you don't have a soul. It hits you. It's right in his poor little possum face. He just weeps. I love it. What else? I've been trying to figure out a Waylon Jennings impression, but he's just kind of like too cool. Like I could never be that cool. How do you do that? Like how do you walk up on stage and just kind of like look that good and sing that kind of stuff? But I'll do first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing, a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but mama tried. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. I think, did y'all know how Merle Haggard got his start? He was in prison, and Johnny Cash played at the prison that he was at, and he just went, shit, I'm gonna start robbing people. That's the move. God bless. All right, let me give you, I'll do another CCR song. Why not? I got the electric guitar out. Key do I want to do that in? Yeah. Well, you wake up in the morning, you hear the work bell ring, and they march you to the table. You hear the same old thing. Ain't no food up on the table. Ain't no pork up in the pan. But you better not complain, boy. You get in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. Yonder come Miss Rosie. How in the world does she know? By the way she wears her apron and the clothes she wore. Umbrella on her shoulder, piece of paper in her hand. You come to see the governor, you want to free a man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Well, if you're ever in Houston, oh,
down. The next thing you know, boys, oh, you're prison bound. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me.
Thank you.
Let's see here. All right, I think I got, yeah. I'm gonna do one I wrote. Here's some devil stuff, creepy devil stuff. I ain't never been a religious man, but I seen the devil now and then. He ain't a monster like on the big screen. He's a lot less red and a lot more mean. Now the devil's a man in a sharp black suit with slick back hair and polished boots, a crisp white shirt and a blood red tie, and a smile that says, I don't care if you die. Now the mean old devil is a businessman, and there ain't no business better than the morally bankrupt pyramid scheme that he marketed to us as the American dream. The devil ain't red, he's sickly green, and he's the cruelest hollow bastard you've ever seen. You might get rich while under his spell, but he will come collecting when he sees you in hell. He whispers vile, malignant spew in the open ears of the wealthy few. His hollow voice is pained and gruff. He says, the have-nots have enough. He buys them off with fantasies of fancy cars and shopping sprees. I'll give you power, influence, if you join in my experiments. When his slick possession is done, he sends his spawn to Washington. They ensure that the poor stay poor, 'cause that's what the devil pays them for. The devil ain't red, he's sickly green, and he's the cruelest hollow bastard you've ever seen. You might get rich while under his spell, but he will come collecting when he sees you in hell. Anyone and everyone can get sucked in, from factory workers to Wall Street men. And when his greedy game begins, only the devil really wins. The nation's backbone slowly breaks as he takes and he takes and he takes and he takes. But no matter how many millions he makes, his cold, hard grip is hard to shake. We're all rats caught in his trap, patiently waiting
for the jaws to snap. Gnashing our teeth against the cage. Our cries as useless as our rage. Ain't no Messiah gonna save our soul when the devil comes to collect his toll. The only way out of this capitalist hell is to break the bonds of his soul-sucking spell. The devil ain't red, he's sickly green, and he's the cruelest hollow bastard you've ever seen. You might get rich while under his spell, but he will come collecting when he sees you in hell. The devil ain't red, he's sickly green, and he's the cruelest hollow bastard you've ever seen. You might get rich while under his spell, but that son of a bitch will come collecting in hell. Thank you. Yeah. I think I got like one or two more in me. Yeah. Anybody have any requests? I don't know any Carrie Underwood. I could probably fake my way through a couple of Dolly Parton songs. I think I'd forget the words at some point. I can give you a little bit of it. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with raven locks of auburn hair and a really fat ass. That's why he likes you, Jolene. Anyway, I gave you a little bit of that. Anyone else? Any old country requests? I probably know it. You can just do more Hank Williams. I mean, Hank Williams is the bomb. Oh, people keep telling me to do Wagon Wheel, and I still don't know it. I know the chords. I don't know the words. Someone like sat and held them. I remember what is it? It goes like rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Something like that. Just do it like a funky song. I need to I'll actually learn it. I'll do it at my next gig, I promise. Please do bring me the right now. All right, come up. I'll do it. If you want to stand here and hand me the lyrics, I will. Let's figure this out. All right. It's all the lyrics. All right. Headed down south to the land of the pines, thumbing my way down to North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. Made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking a bouquet of the dogwood flowers, and hoping for rally I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England,
I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh no, what's the next fucking verse? Can't see the words, but it's probably better than this. Hey.
I don't know why. The whole thing just figured it out. Oh, that's not the one.
We got most of it. We did most of the song. That's.
I don't know why I bumped it off.
All right, I'll get back. I'll get right back. Let's see here.
North Country Winners giving you
North Country winners. Where
down.
the fuck are those words even? Oh, North Country winners keep getting me down. Lost playing poker, I had to leave town. But I ain't a turning back to living that old life before. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. All right, I'll give you that much. How's that? Is that okay? I just stretched like 8 different parts of my brain doing that just now. All right, I'm gonna do another Hank Williams song, I guess. Wait, what did you have? Did you? I don't know.
You love Jimmy Rogers. How do you not know Honeycomb?
I know a shit ton of Jimmy Rogers, but that's Honeycomb must have slipped my mind. What were you gonna say? More. All right, you know what? Let's do some more Hank. Did you ever see a robin weep when he's too blue to fly? Like me, he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could die. Hear that lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. You ever see a night so long when time goes crawling by? The moon just went behind the clouds to hide his face and cry. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna do one more. This is gonna be my last tune of the night, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah. I'm not even sure. Okay, I know what I do. So this is a rewrite of a Johnny Cash song that I did. So Johnny Cash was the man in black. I'm the man in pink, right? So people kept asking me, like, well, why? And I got tired of explaining it, so here it is. Well, you wonder why I always dress in pink. It may not be the reason that you think. And why am I flamboyant in everything I do? Well, here's a song to make it clear to you. I wear pink. Why do I wear pink? Hold on, let me come up with a good reason.
I wear the pink to remind us of the fact that colored hair don't determine how you act. Folks can be professional and colorful as well, and all you judgy folks can go to hell. I got another good reason. Oh, I wear it for the queer folks everywhere who get bullied for their clothes or colored hair. They try to gatekeep manliness with fabricated rules, like being into guns or trucks or tools. I wear the pink. What's a good reason to wear pink? You got one? It's pretty. I wear pink because I look good as shit. And that's pretty much the only reason to wear it. That's perfect. All right. I'll do an actual song. I just wanted to throw that one out there for you guys. So, I guess I'll close on this one. This is. You ever see people at like music festivals, like white folks, and they're all dressed up like Indians for some reason? It's like the most cringy thing ever. You just, what are you doing? And a while back, one of my folks, one of my native friends was like, write a song about those people. You know? And so here's Take That Feather Headdress Off is the name of the song. All right. Take that feather headdress off, you're not indigenous. Ain't no one gonna believe you're a Cherokee princess. Your mama might have told you so, but she was lying, now you know. Take that feather headdress off, you're not indigenous. Well, the native people of this land are sick of all that mess. Their culture ain't a costume, so take off that powwow dress. Oh, let's get into that late part of the night where the whiskey is making the words go away. That's why we drink. I can't drink tequila because my lid is off, just naked. Same with Jaeger. You can't do it. Well, when you go out a partying at a music festival, soaking up sun and having lots of fun, chugging vodka and Red Bull. It ain't cool to put feathers on your head, why don't you wear some normal hippie shit instead? Take that feather headdress off, you're not indigenous. Take that feather headdress off, you're not indigenous. There you go. That was about it. Well, thank you very much, folks. I have been and continue to be Pink Williams, much to the dismay of Republicans everywhere. But if you like the show, consider donating to my Cash App or my Venmo or throwing some money in the tip bucket. Promise you it will go towards booze. Thank you very much. I've been Pink Williams. Hope you all have enjoyed your night. Peace out. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart.